An extraordinary look at an extraordinary time on Capitol Hill. The tumultuous first 100 days in office for two new congresswomen.
That's right, and they're on opposing sides of the aisle, but with a shared experience as freshman representatives at a pivotal historic moment. Here is ABC's Rachel Scott.
The nation entered into 2021 with hope in its heart. But less than 100 hours after the congresswomen took their oath of office, chaos unfolded at the Capitol.
Good afternoon. We're coming back on the air right now because we were just learning that those protesters you saw on the Capitol steps just moments ago have now breached the Capitol and are now inside the Capitol.
You know, some people will say that they saw this coming and we shouldn't be surprised because there were warning signs.
A historic insurrection, the likes of which hadn't happened in the United States since 1814.
It is a remarkable scene playing out here. It's tense, it's chaotic. We've actually had to move back because of some of the clashes that we have seen just behind me.
The president needs to do something. This is not a protest. This is anarchy.
It is a tragic day in the United States of America when our democracy is being undermined by a president who just doesn't know when it's time to go.
Where were you that day?
So I was actually right here in my office, and it's interesting because the 6th of January was really the day that we were going to certify the election.
Earlier this morning, Congress confirming President-elect Joe Biden's Electoral College victory following that horrific day at the U.S. Capitol that history will never forget.
And some were there experiencing it.
Of course, you're thinking, well, you barricade the door, and then all you have are like pens and pencils and scissors. And maybe if you could get a leg off a piece of furniture, which is very difficult to do, and that's all you had. That's all we had.
A failed coup attempt did not keep us from doing our jobs.
We've never been deterred before, and will be not deterred today. They tried to disrupt our democracy. Nancy! Oh, Nancy! They failed.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
And as a new president took America's helm, we were reminded of the progress still being made.
We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover.
It was just amazing to watch. And you saw Kamala Harris put her hand up and take the oath. And you know, I was watching this and I didn't realize how emotional it was going to be for me. But I started crying when I saw her face on the screen as she started taking the oath. And I get choked up even talking about it now. And so just seeing that moment in history was just amazing.
Though it seemed like the first 3 Wednesdays in January lasted an eternity, the duties of a newly elected congresswoman must carry on.
Are we good to go?
Thank you, Madam Chair and Ranking Member Davis. Traffic safety enforcement is top of mind for many of my constituents at home. You know, when you're a freshman, you get to request committee assignments, and I lucked out and got my top 2. Transportation and infrastructure, it includes affordable housing. It includes access to broadband, especially in rural and underserved communities. And so just the ability to make these huge investments in communities, to create jobs that pay well, to create more apprenticeships, and just to do what we can to help people meet their basic needs.
Constantly reminding us of the work that is getting done and the progress that is in fact being made.
We saw a lot of great things. Operation Warp Speed, getting a vaccine approved in 10 months versus 10 years. There are so many good things that happen. Those are the things we can embrace going forward.
100, doesn't it feel like years worth of stuff is taking place in 100 days?
Already, yes, and it's only April.
Oh my goodness. So thanks so much to our ABC congressional correspondent, Rachel Scott, for that. Her special hour on all this is coming up.
Yes, you can catch much more of the first 100 days of the most diverse Congress in U.S. history, streaming on ABC News Live at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.